They prescribe you a different colour, a magic dose, higher and higher. No student discount on those happy pills. The unemployed are the typical buyer. For it's some instant fix, it's well worth the try. That make you brain dead, but who is to believe you when it's all in your head? How are you doing? She asks. This isn't interest, it's become a greeting. Force a smile, new meds, new you. Nod enthusiastically. Of course I'm eating. Everyone's anxious these days. Don't overreact. And if there's no colour, it's less strain on the eyes. For feeling nothing is better than something. This numbness works as an easy disguise. Take one before breakfast and an aspirin straight after. And with your eyes shut, maybe the screams resemble laughter. That was a poem that I wrote for my final poetry portfolio for uni, and it's called Happy Pills. It's basically just to reflect the stigma surrounding mental health, the mental health, you know, like NHS and the mental health the system and everything like that. This week is National Mental Health Awareness Week, I think, and for me personally, that every year I'm like, to be honest, there hasn't been a massive amount of change. Sure, people talk about it more, but it's still a very taboo topic and something that people avoid talking about. For me, like, I've struggled with mental health issues since I was like 14. I'm now 21. You know, I've had years worth of therapy. I've been on different antidepressants, and that is not something that I should feel ashamed to say. For if you had any other illness, like a physical illness, you wouldn't be ashamed to tell somebody that you were unwell. But when it's mental and something that you can't see, you know, just because it's something that isn't physical doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. Yeah. I feel like it's something that people avoid talking about. Like, they look at you like really intensely when you mention it, just like, oh wow, you're talking about that, like, or you get the opposite of reaction of, I'm so proud of you for talking about it. And it should just be treated as a normal thing, and not something that, you know, sure, it's brave to talk about it because it's a taboo and it's not something normal to be talking about in society. If we continue to treat it as other and as something alien to talk about, then surely you're just widening the gap between, you know, understanding and stigma. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my poem. Happy Mental Health Awareness Week. Do not feel ashamed. I promise you it really does get better. There are so many different resources and ways of getting the help that you need, and please do not suffer in silence, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I know when I was ill, hearing that, I was just like, no, there isn't. Like, that's just ridiculous. That's not possible. But it really honestly does get better, and I can say that wholeheartedly, and hang in there. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and bye.